How I eventually chose my major. Back when I was a kid, I always wanted to be a lawyer. I was obsessed with Law & Order SVU and Cold Case, and they've been my shit ever since I can remember. I used to practice becoming one by playing lawyer with my friends in aftercare because I was a super cool 8-year-old. Middle school, I went through that classic, I want to be a teacher because I like subject X the best, and I'm a genius phase. After what seemed like every teacher I had complained that they didn't get paid enough and kids are terrible, I quickly realized that whole teaching thing wasn't for me. As I went through high school, I took both debate and accounting 1, and what I learned is that I can't even fathom what goes through people's minds when they decide to let words come out of their mouths during a debate. Hence, being Sierra Meisenbacher, Esquire was off the table. During accounting, which unfortunately consisted of a full classroom of senior football players who won an easy class because the teacher was a football coach, he just let them all leave because they were more annoying there than not. And I, on the other hand, a nerdy, lame-ass sophomore, got super into them there debits and credits, and the teacher actually put in the time to teach me everything there was to know about the subject. I think he was just happy to have someone take the class because they were interested in it. Worked for me. So the class ends, and no one but me and 3 other students sign up for accounting too, so they drop the class, and I end up in some random coding class. It was sweet to learn Java and code and everything else, but The teacher was one of the weirdest people I've ever met. It was just random overflow class. It wasn't my thing. Anyway, flash forward to the fall of junior year and me crying every waking minute of my accounting classes that I had taken so far. The professors expected you to already know everything on all the CPA exam and the book, and they just weren't that helpful. I'm taking a degree to learn, not to already emphasize what I know. And I just wasn't loving this subject anymore. I sat down and really thought to myself, what do I really love to do? I love driving up to work and getting the best parking spot behind a sweet Stang. I love hearing the click of the heels on the tiled floor as I walk up to clock in. I love organizing every aspect of my workstation. I love being able to teach and help other people I work with. I love motivating myself and others to do better or just putting in that little extra for my department. I essentially boiled it down to out with accounting and in with management. I had a long conversation with one of the most influential and nicest people I've ever met, my director Sean, who is actually an alumni from decades ago. He gave me that extra confidence and support in the professional world that I couldn't have gotten from anywhere else. I took the plunge and changed my major the next week. Now, feeling way more interested in my classwork and motivated to finish school, I'll be graduating a semester early, and my hopes are high for an internal transfer at either of my jobs. And whenever someone meets a person of college age, the first question is, what's your major? And now I can really feel confident in my response. It's management.